Hi, my name's Claire Howard. I'm so happy to welcome you to my channel and thanks for joining me on my Slim and Well vlog. I hope you enjoy.
Hi and welcome back. So little catch up. This week, have I been on plan? So I went away, I had my Haven weekend. I said I was going to do some speedy days when I get back, but I have not been that organised. As it's summer holidays and my sister's working tonight, we're going to pop and weigh tomorrow morning at a different group. So I won't be missing my weigh day. I did mention earlier that I was going to do a JD seasoning order and it has arrived today. I am super excited about this. We've got the biggest box of spices ever. Ordered the best sellers collection. So you save over £14 on this collection. And I used a code that I found on Instagram. I used the code The20. It's off an account that I follow on Instagram, and she posts alongside a couple of other Instagrammers I follow some really amazing food using these JD seasonings. So I have tried a few before. I've tried the Cajun. I've been using it on my salmon and chicken. That's been really nice. I've used the Chinese chow mein. I made noodles with that. That was awesome too. I have used the chips and wedges, which are really nice. But I decided there's so many of them I wanted to try. Rather than going through and making loads of little lists, I have just ordered in bulk. So here is my box that came this morning, and in here I have got so many to try. So if I open it up, and I'll show you inside, here are all the varieties that they do. And here is my selection. So some of these I've got two of. So I've got cottage pie. Can't wait to try this one. Cottage pie is not my thing. The kids and Mark love it, so I'm looking forward to making that for them. I've also seen a recipe using Weight Watchers wraps, which makes Cornish pasties. So I will definitely be trying that. I've got chips and wedges. I've got chili con carne. I've got steak rub. We love a bit of steak, so I'm excited to try that. Minted lamb, fajita, doner kebab. Piri piri, Chinese chicken curry, bolognese, Cajun, two Cajuns I've got. So all of these ones that I've listed to start with, I've got two of. I've got Chinese chicken chow mein, two burger blend, two salt and pepper chips. Now I've seen those on Instagram too and they look scrummy. I'm excited to try them. I've got a chicken rub and an amatriciana. I tried that before making the pizza pasta bake, which the kids thought they'd love. They weren't too keen on, but I'm going to try that again because I think they will really love it. So I've got all of these spices to try. If you haven't got the JD seasonings yet, they all come with your ingredients on the back, and they have the recipe on the inside of these little cases. They have the recipe. I don't want to open it. You pop it open and there's a cooking recipe in there with instructions. So you've also got little lids on your pot. Once you've opened them, if you don't use the whole thing in one go, pop your lid on, pop it back in your little envelope and save it for next time, which is fab. 30 sachets in there. That bundle was £38.99. I saved £3.90 by using my code, which gave me 10% off, and I got free postage. So it seems like a pretty good deal. I ordered it 2 days ago, so day before yesterday, and it came this morning, which is brilliant. If you check out their website, there's loads more ideas of what to make with this food. So the Chinese chicken curry, for instance, you'll probably see different ideas of how to use that in other things, not just a Chinese chicken curry. So take a look on their website. There's lots of Slim and Well people on Instagram, and I follow quite a few of them, like I say, and that's where I've seen the food that's been created using these. So I'm really excited to give this a go. I will pop a couple of the people that I follow on Instagram in the description box so you can take a look too, and also you can always look up their codes. I don't know how long that one will be available for, but I'll pop that in there too so you can use that when you order also. So yeah, very excited for those, and I am planning, I'm counting, I'm going back to saving everything in my app because I haven't been doing that and it's no good. So that is a little update on what's going on this week, and I'll be back tomorrow with my weight loss results. Thanks for following. If you haven't already, don't forget to give a subscribe button. Your likes, shares and comments are always appreciated. So thanks so much for that. I'll catch up with you tomorrow with my weigh day results. I've just cooked myself a lush breakfast. I am having it with a glass of my tropical lemonade from Aldi, which is free. And on my plate, I've got some smoked salmon, free, scrambled eggs, tomatoes and mushroom speed, and beans. Yummy, yummy. How can you not enjoy a breakfast like that? Hi. So today is Thursday and it has been my weigh day. I got off super light. So I've put on half a pound, which considering my weekend away, I have kind of got back on track since I've got back, but I've done that thing where you don't actually record or write anything down. So although I think I've been good on plan, I couldn't swear by it because I haven't kept track of it. I am in the middle of making my food plan for next week. I've got my new JD seasonings and I've done a bit of a shop, so I need to do my food plan and I need to do like a little Asda online plan to top up on those few extra bits that I need to make sure I've got my meals in for the week. So today is Thursday. I am now cooking a chili. Got my chili con carne mix from JD Seasonings. I'm going all out tonight because I've got 2 really long days at work now coming up. So tomorrow and Saturday I'm going to be working like 8 till about 7:30. So it's literally going to be come home and it's going to be something like chicken thighs in the air fryer with stir-fried noodles, which I love anyway, that's no hardship. But yeah, so I'm doing a nice meal tonight. I'm cooking my chili. I'm just thawing out my mince because I forgot to get it out of the freezer, so I'm just frying that up on a low heat, ready to cook. I have to make my chili in 2 batches because I hate to say this, but I have those children that won't eat any of the lumpy bits or anything in it. So I make their chili with just mince and passata, and then I will add like all the mushrooms and onions and beans to Mark and I's chili. I'm gonna do, using my healthy extra B, I'm gonna do a Weight Watchers wrap. Sorry, I'm just cutting my mushrooms up. I'm gonna do a Weight Watchers wrap and I'm gonna put it in the air fryer. I've seen people do it in a dish and it makes like a nice crunchy shell to put the chili in. I'm also gonna do some chips and some rice, I think. It's gonna be like a nice weekend treat night dinner, but on a Thursday. With me, I'm going to do a full vlog again. I plan on being really on track because I know I've got off really lightly with half a pound, and I also know that when you know you've got off that lightly, there's a good chance it could catch up with me during the week. So yeah, I'm going to get on with making my chili. I'll pop you through what I'm doing in making it. Yeah, pretty simple a chili, isn't it? But I love a chili. I've been a bit missing my last couple of weeks with the old vlogs. We're back on it. There'll be some coming up, and I've got some good recipes planned for next week, so it'll be good to again try some new food because I'm on that cycle again. I need to get back on it. I need to get the mojo going. I need to try some new dinners, so that is what we're going to be doing.
Fry up your veg first, and then I've added in my mince, which was already fried off because I needed to thaw it out. I've added an oxo cube and my JD Seasonings chili con carne mix. I'm now adding passata, chopped tomatoes, a tin of kidney beans, a tin of baked beans, and whatever else you want to add to bulk out your chili. This made so much more chili, so it was enough for 2 days, dinner and a lunch, and it was super yummy.
Just made up loads of chili, plenty enough for tonight and tomorrow for Mark and I, and then the boys' little boring pots there. Just made what are quite possibly the best air fryer chips I've ever made. So literally parboiled them for 5 minutes in water that was already boiling, popped them in, took them out, put them in my colander, sprayed with fry light, added chips and wedges and popped them in the air fryer. They've been in for 20 minutes and they are amazing. I cannot wait to get these on a plate. Good morning. So it is my first day back on track. So I had my weigh-in yesterday and I put on half a pound. As I said, I think I got away quite lucky with that. So I'm just in the middle of doing my breakfast and boiling the water, and I've got my beans. So I'm going to just have a standard egg and bean breakfast. Made my lunch. For lunch I have got this reduced fat coleslaw from Asda. I've seen a few people using it online. So it is 3.5 cents for 100 grams. I'm just using it to go in my ham pita breads for lunch. So 50 grams is fine. I'm going to go for 1.5 cents. I have made a wrap using my coleslaw, so that's like 1 3/4 cents. I've got my wholemeal Asda pita bread for my Hex B, filled that with salad, ham and coleslaw. Got an apple, my K-Vog vanilla, 0 lemon Aldi drink, and my hula hoop hooks, which are 3.5 cents. So that is 3.5, 4 with that, 5 3/4 for my lunch. Hiya, Friday night, just in from work. So it is now, I think about 7:30, 7:45. I have just put my chips in the air fryer. I made the most awesome chips last night, so I'm seeing if I can recreate them tonight. They're looking pretty good. And I've got some chili left over from last night in the microwave. So super simple tea, because I'm really tired, so it's so handy to have the food here and prepared. Yeah, that's it for me tonight. I'm too tired to chat. Dinner, probably bed, another long day at work tomorrow. I've just hunted my slippers out of the wardrobe because my feet are cold. It's August.
Yeah, leftover chili. I made awesome chips again. A little bit of salad with my pink pickled onions. I love those. Yummy. Going all out this morning for lunch. I have not only got my coleslaw with grams, I've got 50 grams of my coleslaw. I have got ham. I've added one of my healthy extra 40 grams of low fat cheddar and salad. How lush does that look for lunch? Good morning, how you doing? So it is Sunday morning. I didn't really film much yesterday. I was at work all day, sort of from 8 till I think I got home about 7:30. A bath and a glass of wine, which was really nice, and some strawberries to snack on. And then I literally done a really quick tea of throwing some chicken thighs in the air fryer. I put my JD seasonings chicken chow mein on that, and then I just done some stir fry veg and noodles, which was really, really nice. I went over on my sins a bit yesterday because one of my clients very kindly bought me in an iced McDonald's coffee. I think they're about 7 sins. It was 6 o'clock. I was really tired getting towards the end of the day, so it was just such a nice treat. So I had that, and then I did have a glass and a half of wine, not diluted with soda water. So it was over, but you know, it is what it is. I have been good the rest of the week. I've recorded my lunch and my dinner from yesterday, so you'll see that in the video. And now I'm making us a Sunday morning fry-up. Got my cup of tea, fry-up's all ready to go. I'm going to do sausages using the Aldi skinny sausages. They're half a sin each. I'm going to have 2 of those, so that's 1 sin. Got my mushrooms and tomatoes. I'm going to be putting some feed in that. Beans, bacon for the kids, and I've got bacon medallions. And I'm going to have some hash browns. Now these aren't actually as high sin as I thought before, so these are going to be a bit of a treat. I have got Alpha hash browns, and these are 1.5 sins each, so 3 sins for 2, which I'm going to have. I did find a pack that I already had in my freezer of Aldi hash browns. So I scanned these, and would you believe that these are 2.5 sins each? So don't ever assume, check your browns, don't ever assume that 2 things that look the same but come from 2 different places are going to be the same sin value. So these 2.5 sins each, that'd be 5 sins for 2. I'm going to have 2 of these, 3 sins. Okay, so just always check those things. Really things that can really trip you up. So apart from that, all is good. It's Sunday. It looks a bit better today than yesterday. Yesterday was rain all day. It felt like the middle of winter. So I kind of got some roast pork out of the freezer because I was planning on a wintry Sunday. So today's going to be fried breakfast. I'm doing a roast dinner. I'll probably go and walk the dogs, do something like that. Not sure, no mega plans. I've had 2 really busy days at work and been out with the boys doing things all of the week. So I'm really not against just having a chill out day at home today. Have got this vlog to catch up on, make sure it's all ready to upload. I've been a bit off the last couple of weeks, just when things go out of sync and out of plan, isn't it? So anyway, I'm gonna get on with making my fry up because apparently my children are starving. It is about 8:30, so they do usually have their breakfast about 6:30, 7, so they probably are a bit hungry. And I hope you have a good Sunday, and we'll catch up later. Hi, so it is Sunday afternoon and I am in the middle of cooking a Sunday roast. I haven't done one for ages, but it was raining all day yesterday and it felt like winter. So my plan today was a fry up, staying in, and a Sunday roast. But as you would have it, it's been really sunny. So I have been down to Trillingham for the day with the boys. I met my sister and we've been out in the pool in the sunshine, which has been lovely. So I've just rushed home and I've now got my roast in the oven. It is now 5:05, so it's a bit later than planned. I was planning on like an afternoon roast. My pork is cooked and I've taken that out. I've taken the crackling off and I'm not gonna touch it, I swear. My roast potatoes are currently in the oven with my carrots roasting. I wanted roast parsnips, but I stopped at the shop and they didn't have any. How annoying is that? So I've got my veggies on. I've got carrots and broccoli. I've got some frozen veg that I just found in the freezer that needed using up. So I've got green beans and some cauliflower and some marrow fat peas. So I'm going to make some sin-free gravy to go with my Sunday lunch using this xanthan gum. Now I saw this being used by somebody on Instagram and I had never heard of it before, and it's a thickening agent. So I tried it once before and I know that it went really wrong the first time I tried it because I didn't actually follow the instructions. It went really lumpy. So it is literally a bit like wallpaper paste. So I'm literally going to be using
stock cubes. I've got pork, so I'm doing a chicken and a veg one with the xanthan gum in some water, but I'll take you through it step by step. And I'm going to make myself some sin-free gravy. So obviously gravy granules have sins, quite a few sins. And apart from that, my dinner is all sin-free. I've done my roast potatoes in fry light. I literally parboiled them, tossed them in a little bit of fry light, salt and pepper, and they've gone in the oven. I'm roasting some carrots, again in fry light, and my veg are all boiled. I've got Yorkshire puddings and crackling, but that is just for the boys. I am not having that. I am having a cheeky glass of wine.
So I'm not having much luck with this gravy. It's okay, not sure I love it. I'd probably rather take the sins from some packet gravy. Have you had any luck with it? Let me know. If you know a trick to making it great, then please tell me, because I like the idea of sin-free gravy.
Hi there. So it is Monday lunchtime, like 12 o'clock. Just been to Sainsbury's this morning because it's take my granddad shopping day. I picked it up, I stocked up on some hex bees. Got some soft hitters, so they are one for a hex bee. Wholemeal muffins, don't really find these anywhere else. I love these for making sausage and egg McMuffins for breakfast sometimes. The boys love them too. So they again are one for a hex bee. And I picked up these, which I haven't tried before, which also scanned as one for a hex bee. They are Grains and Goodness Pitta multi-seeding cereal. I like these little pitta breads, they look quite cute. Thought they'd be nice for a sandwich or for a dinner. Got those. I haven't had any breakfast, just had a banana before I went out this morning, and I've got some chilli that I had left over, which I'm currently microwaving, and I've made some rice to go with that, so I'm going to have that. And then been out and about, quite busy with the summer holidays. I'm just going to have a day catching up on some stuff. I need to clean my bathroom, I've got some washing that needs to go away, and yeah, a bit of a boring day really, a bit of work later on. I was going to do chicken fajitas for tea, but Asda swapped my Weight Watchers wraps for some regular wraps, which aren't a healthy extra. Do chicken fajitas for Mark and the boys, and I might just have like a chicken fajita mix with some wedges or something without the wrap. We'll see. But anyway, that's my plan for today. I hope you're having a good week and you're getting on all right. Yeah, that's as far as I am at the moment. Oh, also, I needed some fry light. I was out and I spotted this one in Sainsbury's. So the regular fry light was like £2.75, I think. And this was £1.60. I've scanned it, it's still free. So saving over £1 there on a cooking spray. Thought that was quite good, yeah. Yummy little chili rice bowl. Should put some salad in there, but I have got lots of speed food and bits in there. I'll have salad for my dinner. Hi! Right, now cooking dinner. Oh, do you know what? You know those nights where you haven't really planned and I'm not 100% sure what I am gonna cook? But I've got some chicken and I thought about doing a chicken curry. But then comes the problem. The kids don't like the mushrooms and onions and peas that I put in the chicken curry. I like those in. So I think I'm gonna air fry my chicken. I'm gonna air fry some potatoes, make some chips. I'm gonna do egg fried rice, which the children also won't like. So they're gonna have chicken and rice. And then I'm gonna do my curry sauce on the side. So I'm gonna put all the peppers and mushrooms and things that me and Mark like in our curry in the rice. I'm gonna air fry the chicken, do some rice and potatoes and some curry sauce on the side. See how that turns out. Curry sauce, obviously I'm using my Mayflower curry sauce. This is my absolute favourite. It is just like curry that you get from a Chinese. I can't remember the sins, but I'll put them here. So I've just sliced my chicken and I'm going to spray it with some fry light, and then I'm literally going to sprinkle it with some curry powder. This curry powder is free. I'm going to give that a little mix up and that's going to go in my air fryer. Okay, so my potatoes parboiled and I've tossed them in a little of my rapeseed cooking spray, and they've got JD seasonings and wedges spice tossed in with them. That makes awesome chips. So my chicken is in there, that's been sprayed with the oil as well and just has some curry powder on. So I am going to pop them both into my Ninja air fryer. I literally could not live without this bit of kit, I love it. So they're both going to go on for the same time. I'm going to air fry them. I'm going to do them at 190 and pop them on, and they should be good to go in 20 minutes, but we'll see, they might need a bit longer. So like I say, I could not live without this. I've had mine for ages. It is a bit battered actually. The reason we got this, initially we got them before they became really trendy. I got it because I didn't have an oven or a hob in my kitchen because we were renovating and I used it all the time. And I must say, even now I have an oven, still tend to use this more because that is so much easier doing that than turning my oven on now heating my oven up for 20 minutes just to cook those chips because they're the only things that would be going in there. So really handy piece of kit. I'm going to pop a link in my description for these on Amazon. I believe they've got a discount of 23% off at the moment. So if you haven't got an air fryer, I just can't recommend them highly enough. They are well worth their money. All right, I'm going to pop my rice into boil. There is some Chinese spice in there. Much, there we go. And there's some hot fry light in this one. I'm going to fry up some onions and peppers. So I'm going to make my egg fried rice. Give these a little shake, that looks good. Chicken, smelling yummy. Yum. Back in. So I've weighed out, oh my scales have gone off. So there's 85 grams of Mayflower curry sauce here. This is 4 sins for 100 grams. 100 millilitres made up, so 85 grams goes with 340 millilitres of water. That's going to be shared between the 4 of us, so I would estimate that I'm going to probably have less than 4 sins, but I'd put that at 4 sins. I whisk this up and then I'm going to heat it in the microwave. So I've got my rice in here with my veggies, which are all nicely cooked off now. Add a little mix up. So I'm just going to mix those veggies in with my rice. And then I'm going to make a little well in the middle here. I'll crack it in. We're just going to mix that egg so it cooks. And then mix it all in with that rice. I'm just going to get my other bits all plated up. Leave that rice there and then we're good to go. Good morning. So today is, what is today? Tuesday morning. We're all ready to go. We've got an early morning today because I'm at work all day, so I've got to go and drop the boys off. So we're up, it is now 20 to 7, super early. I'm just making my breakfast. I'm having my egg and beans. Just, yeah, boring, I know, but super simple and easy. So my water's on boiling, I've got my beans here. I've just took a couple of slices of my Aldi wholemeal loaf out of the freezer. I keep that in the freezer because no one else in the house eats it, so that loaf then lasts me for ages. I got that out about 15 minutes ago and those 2 slices are pretty much defrosted anyway. I had some bacon medallions left over from the weekend. I've popped them under the grill and I'm gonna make myself a bit of a BLT for my lunch. I'm gonna get my hula hoop, pulling these puffs for months, and then someone told me the other day that they're puffed. Never even noticed, but these are great, these crisps. 72 calories a packet, 3.5 in. And I really like them. They actually really like some of the lower sin crisps, but it's just because they're a tiny bag of fresh air. But obviously these are puffed, but they're really, really nice. So I'm going in with them. Got my Aldi lemon drink. I love these. I've tried all of the flavours now. They're really, really good. You wouldn't know, I don't think, if someone gave it to you, that it wasn't Fanta lemon. And the only time I've really drunk Fanta lemon is when I lived in Spain and I had it with vodka, so I kind of feel like I'm having a vodka Fanta lemon when I have that. Anyway, yeah, so today is the last day of this vlog. I don't think it's gonna have weigh day results because I don't think I'm gonna get to weigh this week. So my sister and I are tomorrow, so it's Wednesday, we're going to stay at my mum's static caravan on the coast, taking the kids. So we have got well, we haven't got it planned, I'm lying, we haven't planned it. We have planned for some Slim and World meals, but actually today in between customers, I need to have a look and see exactly what we're gonna do. But because we're going Wednesday through Thursday, those are the 2 days I usually weigh. I'm at work all day Friday and Saturday, and I'm at work all day today, so I haven't really got a day to day. Weighing on Monday didn't seem like there was much point when I weighed on Thursday. So I will be missing this week's weigh. Like, some people struggle if they miss a week's weigh. It doesn't bother me that much not knowing what I've done in between. I've been a bit on and off plan this week. As you'll see, I've been over on my sins a couple of days. So yeah, I'll weigh next Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, next Wednesday. So it will be a 2-week missing one weigh, which is no big deal for me. I can hack that, but obviously if it bothers you not knowing or it puts you off track, always try and go to a different group. I'll cut off this vlog now. I hope you've enjoyed this week's. Obviously I'm cutting off. I'm going to stop talking because I do need to get ready and go, and my water is boiling for my eggs. I'll obviously show you through what I have today. And it's a messy bowl, but these eggs are just right this morning. Loving it.
Happy Tuesday.
Just a quick one, I'm about to cook my dinner. So I've been at work all day. I'll show you what I had for lunch today. That bacon, lettuce and tomato sandwich was amazing. So I'm just now going to do a really quick, easy dinner. I've got some pork here that I've just popped some Cajun seasoning on. I've just chopped up my peppers. I've got actually bean sprouts and water chestnuts. So I'm going to make like a bit of a chow mein. So I'm having pork steaks with some noodles with the Chinese chicken chow mein. I'm going to flavour those with, so that should be yummy. Again, the pork steaks are going to go in the air fryer. I've got these cute little inserts which are quite good to stop you needing to take the whole drawer apart every time. It saves a little bit on the cleaning. In there. Yummy, look at those. I'll see you in the next one, guys, and yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying my Slimming World videos. I'm going to try and get one up every week, and hopefully they'll contain lots of just motivation and knowing that you're not alone. You know, we all struggle with keeping ourselves how we want to be or getting to where we want to be and staying comfortable, don't we? So yeah, give me a like and a follow and stay in my comments. You know, I like to hear how you're getting on too. That's about it, I think. I'll see you later.
Thanks for watching my Slimming World vlog. I aim to upload weekly, so don't forget to subscribe.